Hey there guys, so I thought it'd be quite cool if we went over the Wheels of Fate a little bit quickly. You know, most of it's pretty obvious, but we're going to go over it and hopefully explain this off to new players a little bit and explain a little bit of the more complicated nuances that maybe people don't understand just yet. First things first, every time you open a booster pack you get 15 cards and you also are given a random treasure chest, which you can see down here. These are all treasure chests, and when you open them you get a variety of loot. We can't open them just yet, but when you can, you're going to be able to get loot out of them. There's 5 rarities of chests. There are common chests, uncommon chests, rare chests, legendary chests, and primal chests. Unfortunately right now I don't have a primal chest, at least on this account. So you open your chest, you get a bunch of stuff, but what's really cool is that before you open your chest you can actually drop one of your chests into this little pool here, and this is called the Wheels of Fate. Once you drop a chest in, you'll see a little button down here which says you can roll for 1,200 gold. Each chest rarity has a different cost for it. The commons are 1,200. The uncommons here are 3,100. The rare chest are 8,500 gold. And the legendary chest are 30,000 gold. Now, you get rewards from spinning on the wheels. I'll explain that a little bit more in a second. As far as we know, the rarity of the chest does not affect the rewards you get from the Wheels of Fate. The reason each chest costs more is because one of the rewards here is a chance to upgrade the chest once or twice. So if you upgrade a common chest, that will upgrade to an uncommon chest. If you upgrade an uncommon chest, that would upgrade to a rare chest. If you upgrade a rare chest, it would upgrade to a legendary chest, and a legendary would upgrade to a primal. Also, as far as we know, the only way to get primal chests is by upgrading either from a rare twice or from a legendary once. So we're going to go ahead and drop this in. And as I say, you see a roll button here, and it costs 1,200 gold to roll this common chest. When you roll, these wheels will spin here, and basically it's like a roulette. You have to match 3 of the same icon. Unfortunately here we didn't get a win. But if you match 3 of the same icon, or even 1 or 2, you get slight rewards, or maybe some bigger rewards a little bit further down. We'll go over them now. So if you get 1 eye, you get an extra spin. You can only spin each chest once. As soon as you've spun the chest, you put it into your stash, and it says no spin on it, which means you can't spin it again. But if you get an extra spin from this first one here, you are allowed to spin it again, and pretty much every reward here gives you an extra spin. If you get 2 eyes, you get a free spin, so you get an extra spin and you don't have to pay for it. If you get 3 eyes here, you get a chest upgrade and it takes away your spin. So this is the only one on the wheels where you don't actually get an extra spin. But if we hit 3 eyes on this chest, it would upgrade to an uncommon chest. 3 stars gives you a mercenary. Mercenaries are for PvE. They replace your champion in PvE, and they do a whole bunch of cool stuff. This here is an equipment for a PvE card. So as you know, in the game there are PvE cards and PvP cards. All cards have 2 lots of equipment for them, and if you hit the triple crown here, you'll get an equipment for one of the PvE cards you can get from wheels. 3 hands here upgrades the chest, and you get a free spin. So it's the same reward as this one, except you get to reroll on the chest as well. So that's pretty cool. 3 moons will give you a PvP card, and there are 3 PvP cards. Once we get past this point, there are actually 3 rarities of rewards you can win. There's a common PvE card you can win, there's an uncommon PvE card you can win, and there's a rare PvE card you can win. As I say, the level of chest you roll doesn't matter, it's just a chance thing. Obviously the hardest one to get is the rare, and the easiest one to get is the common. So if you hit 3 moons you get a PvE card, and all of the equipment you get from 3 crowns here is relative to these PvE cards you can get from the wheels. So the only way to get the cards and the equipment for those cards is by spinning on the Wheels of Fate. 3 mushrooms here gives you an alternate art card. There are currently 3 alternate art cards again: common, uncommon, and rare. Doesn't matter what rarity the chest is you spin on, it's just a chance thing. So the easiest one to get is a common, which is a Windborn Acolyte. Looks great. The second one is a Veteran Gladiator, that's the uncommon, also looks great. And the third one is a Wrathwood Colossus, which is the rare one, and again looks pretty great. They're all by the same artist as far as I know. We'll show you those in a second as well. 3 skulls here gets you some sleeves. The sleeves are the same art as the alternate art cards, so the common ones are the Windborn Acolyte. The uncommon ones are the Veteran Gladiator, and the rare ones are the Wrathwood Colossus sleeves. Currently I only have the Windborn Acolyte sleeves, so hopefully we'll pick up some different ones today. 3 hearts gets you a double upgrade and an extra spin. So this common chest, if you hit the 3 hearts here, would upgrade to a rare chest. If you used it on an uncommon chest here, it would upgrade all the way to a legendary. Obviously if you use it on a rare chest, the double upgrade roll would take you all the way to a primal chest, which we currently don't have any of. And the final spin is actually probably the best one. Debatable anyway. Personally I like the sleeves quite a lot. But 3 spiders here gives you a PvE rare card or legendary card, completely randomly as far as I'm aware, and you get a free spin. So you can actually get these treasure chests and get PvP cards from them, which is pretty sweet. I've managed to get a Vampire King off this thing before, so you know, it could be pretty much anything. If you manage to match up 3 of these icons and all of them are red, you get an additional prize, and that additional prize is 1 free booster pack, which is pretty cool. And then if you get 1 gold icon, you get 500 gold. If you get 2 gold icons, you get 2,500 gold. And if 3 of your icons are gold, you get 5,000 gold. So you get to spin some more chests, essentially. Right now, the only way to get gold is by participating in tournaments, but you know, as PvE comes in, you'll be able to get a lot more gold. So I'll quickly just show you some of the prizes you can get here. Obviously the mercenaries, I glossed over the mercenaries pretty quickly there, but the mercenaries you can get 3 of as well, and they're also rare, uncommon, and common. So the first mercenary is Windborn Acolyte. The first piece of the rare equipment is Bubble Mail. I've only got 2 of the PvE cards. I'm missing the rare one, but we've got Lightning Elemental and Water Elemental. And the second mercenary is Zorik the Flamehand, who is the Veteran Gladiator. He uses the same art. And the third mercenary is not the Wrathwood Colossus, but it's Puck the Dreambringer. So he's the rare one. And we can't actually see what these do just yet, but you know, they go into your inventory so you can keep track of them. I'll quickly show you the alternate art cards you can get from the wheels as well here before we start spinning. So here's the Windborn Acolyte. Looks pretty cool. And the Veteran Gladiator is here. This is the uncommon one. And the Wrathwood Colossus is here. This is the rare one. And Wrathwood Colossus is actually a very, very playable card, as is the Veteran Gladiator. So not too shabby on the rewards there. We'll go in and spin some chests and see what we can win. And hopefully I can show you a bit more about how this works. So we've only got 18 common chests left to go before we run out. Obviously we've spun it once already. We didn't win anything. It looks like we're not winning anything here. 3 mismatches there. Generic text up here. That was actually in the last patch. So it looks like we may be getting some sleeves here. Again, we pick up the alternate art Windborn Acolyte sleeves. Not the best, we've already got those, but still pretty cool nonetheless. So we've got 1 red icon, 2 red icons, 3 red icons. So we've got 3 red icons here. But because we didn't match the symbols, we don't get the extra booster pack. You actually have to match the symbols on those in order to get the booster pack as well. So no match here. We'll go ahead and drop another chest in. Another loss. So we've got 14 of these things left, and we can move on to the uncommon chests. Hands, skull, and heart. So another loss there. Every time you do this, as I say, the spin will be removed from the chest. It looks like we've got 1 eye here, so that shows you the reward up here. It highlights the one you've won and tells you over this side, and it gives you another paid spin, so it basically allows you to spin again on the same chest. So 3 red, not 3 red, but we do get an extra spin for that final eye we got there. So 1 eye, 2 eyes, and 3 eyes. That upgrades the chest, as I was saying, to an uncommon chest. We still keep the... Actually, no, we don't. We lose the spin, but we get an uncommon chest, so we can open that as an uncommon. So we've got some hands, and some hands. That's another upgrade, but this time we get to keep the spin. We're not going to do it because it costs a little bit too much for us right now. But this will actually go into the unspinned uncommon chest up here. So we've got a few of these common chests left to go. Get a spider, a moon, and a skull, which is nothing again. So mushroom, crown, and star is nothing. Moon, crown, And a golden star here means we get 500 gold. You don't have to match 3 gold stars to get the gold. Any icon can be gold, but as long as you get at least one, you start getting those gold rewards. So that gives you 500 gold back, and you can get up to 5,000 gold if you get three gold icons at the same time. So crown, star, and moon, nothing there. So we've got golden eye, a star, and some hands. So we get to spin again, and we also get 500 gold there. So we get a Mystic Spirit Walker. As you see here, we matched 3 spiders, which gives us a PvP rare card, which is the Mystic Spirit Walker, and we also get another spin on that chest. Every single one of these gives you an extra spin, so if you win something, you get to go again. So I guess it gives you that feeling of keeping the luck going. Unfortunately, we didn't get a second prize from that chest, but you know, PvP card's pretty good. So we've got Mushroom, Eye, and Eye. That gives us another free spin, because we have 2 eyes there, so we don't actually have to pay for this one. So anything we win here is completely free. We pick up a Lightning Elemental PvE card, as it says down here, and we get to spin the chest again. So 3 mismatched icons means no prize. 5 more of these common chests to go. And looks like we're getting a card here. So we get an alternate art Windborn Acolyte, which isn't the best, as we have about 40,000 of them, but can't really complain. Free is free. 3 mismatch, no prize there. So 4 more of these to go. Looks like we're getting another card here. So Legionnaire of Gwaine, that's another PvP rare. Again, we match 3 spiders, so we get another PvP rare, and we get to spin that chest one more time as well. Three mismatch icons means no prize. So we've done pretty well on the Wheels of Fate here today. We've managed to get a couple of PvE cards. We've got some sleeves, we got an alternate art card, we got a PvE card, and we got a couple of chest upgrades as well. So the rewards, while not outstanding all at once, you know, they build up and they are free. So I'm sure the Wrathwood Colossus alternate art and stuff like that would be pretty valuable as well. So this is the very, very last common chest we have, and unfortunately we don't have any more gold to spin on uncommon chests after this, but we do get 3 hearts here, so we upgrade this to a rare. Unfortunately we can't spin it again because it costs a little bit too much. We're actually out of gold, as you can see here. We're down to 3,000 gold. And we're actually out of common chests, and this one costs 3,100 to roll. So we're going to have to wait until we get more gold, but hopefully this explains the Wheels of Fate a little bit better to you. It's a cool way to get some extras. Obviously, all of these chests we've spun on, we haven't actually opened them yet. All of these rewards are extra on top of what we get inside these chests and what we get inside of the boosters. So we've still got 245 chests to open once they patch that into the game. If you have any questions, guys, please ask below. If you're enjoying the content, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. If you like what you see, be sure to subscribe.